was first revealed to the world 3 years ago, I believe it's safe to assume you and I were both excited. This is due to the fact that Rocksteady was the company responsible for developing this game. I was willing to give them the benefit of the doubt despite the fact it didn't exactly match my expectations. After all, when it's all said and done, the run they had with the Batman Arkham series was legendary. So I made the decision to keep an open mind. The following year, the gameplay reveal trailer was published, and as soon as I saw it, I was impressed. In my opinion, the elements that made the difference were the dynamic open environment, the fast-paced action, and the verticality in the level design. Nevertheless, ever since the gameplay popped up 2 years ago, my passion for this game has gradually diminished. This is due to the fact that as time has passed, red flag after red flag has begun to reveal itself, and those red flags simply cannot be ignored. So welcome to a series that I'm calling Flag on the Play. This is a series where I provide an objective preview of the game prior to its release and discuss the warning signs that I've determined to be there. Before we get into it, a quick disclaimer. I do not want Suicide Squad to fail. I love superhero content, and I hope this game is fun. Despite the red flags that I've spotted, I still will be purchasing this game with my own money to form my own opinion. This video is simply an objective look at everything we know about it before the release. So without further ado, allow you and I to take a comprehensive look at 5 red flags I've noticed about Suicide Squad Kill the Justice League. One of the first warning signs I'd like to bring out is the fact that this gameplay loop is one of a looter shooter. Among the many people who despise looter shooters, I am one of them. One of the reasons for this is because this style of game frequently leads to poor combat, sloppy mission structure, and lazy enemy design. There are a lot of people who find it annoying that when you empty out a full clip on someone's face, it only slightly hurts them. I don't know about you, but I like to play games as a way of escape. It's not fun to give it your all only to be left staring at your monitor like, how the fuck you miss a whole 100 shots? Due to the fact you have to put in a lot of work to build up your character before any of the fun begins, looter shooters frequently feel like a part-time job.
Wait, your other job is just playing live service games?
The storytelling is also affected. Rather than concentrating on a concise journey, the developers search for a means to make the game last for a longer period of time. I will say, one thing though that does give me a ray of hope is that the campaign for Suicide Squad does appear to be well produced. The cutscenes are well done, and the main plot of Brainiac taking control of Metropolis is a really cool one. It's just the pessimist in me simply can't help but take into account all of the information that we've gathered in the past regarding games of this nature. I will say the trailers have provided us with nice little glimpses of the narrative, and I sincerely hope the overall quality of the story is on par with the trailers that we've seen. Now, when it comes to gameplay, quite a few of these games are taking the Destiny mission design as their inspiration for their framework. To those who are part of the Destiny community, I apologize, but I must say the defend the computer mission should be avoided at all costs because they are uninteresting to the masses. I hope that Rocksteady instead opts to leverage this rich IP they have to fuel their creativity. Working within the DC universe provides them with a lot of wonderful stuff to use. Considering that we're dismantling the Justice League, each boss encounter needs to be customized to take into account the strengths and weaknesses of the particular Justice League member that we're fighting at that time. And despite the fact I have a tremendous amount of content for games of this nature, I am aware that this is more than achievable. Remnant 2 was one of my top 5 games of 2023, and it was a looter shooter. This is due to the fact that Remnant 2 was able to create an experience that was constantly evolving through the use of procedurally generated levels and unique boss fights. The player was required to consider how they approach each battle in Remnant 2, which kept everyone on their toes. So to clarify, I'm expressing that my hope is Rocksteady does not become so preoccupied with producing a multitude of various weapon skins and armors for their battle pass that they forget to create a game that's fun. Gameplay trumps everything. See, when it comes to creating a fun gameplay experience, I remember a wise man once saying, if you build it, he will come.
Pause.
The Battle Pass is the second important warning sign that I would like to bring up. Ladies and gentlemen, Suicide Squad is a game that costs $70. What is the reason behind the presence of a Battle Pass in this package if it already